Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4. We're playing as Japan. We've declared war on the Ming again. Actually, this is only our second declaration against the Ming. It's the third time we've been in war against them, but they have started in the past. It would be nice if we could interrupt this extra army before they went and reinforced in Datong, but I don't think that's going to be possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and force march. We'll do a hard consolidate and run in there to try to reinforce. We did try to be kind of aggressive and start sieging out a fort in the mountains, but it does mean we're going to be effectively attacking into the mountains against someone with much higher base morale, which is going to be kind of scary. Luckily, we did just get another morale tick here, so we're mostly capped. And we'll have a numbers advantage, but that's not going to do very much for us. And you're going to be able to reinforce into Datong here, and that's going to be kind of on the scary side. I guess I'll get you to finish that. You guys are going to go over here. So yeah, most likely we're going to lose this battle, pretty heavily here, because they still have a really good general. Decent roll by us, but that -2 from being the quote-unquote attacker in the mountains is going to be a bit of a problem, especially with the reinforcements coming in. Right now they are losing much higher numbers, but, well, actually, Jesus, it's taking them a long time to reinforce here. Okay, they have reinforced, but a lot of their guys are kind of broken at this point. I don't know if you can reach, but it actually may make a slight difference. I mean, most of these guys won't be able to reach at this point, but it might make a bit of a difference to reinforce our front lines with a tiny bit of extra stuff. We keep getting really good rolls. I mean, we did have a huge numbers advantage, and I didn't realize it would take so long for these other guys to reinforce. That made a big difference. We do have the boost to our freaking infantry skill. That's actually very nice. You're going to... Oh, you don't have the siege one. You're the one with the siege. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and leave the overkill troops over here. Hopefully finish this siege. They're not going to be in a position to redo it now. Now I think it's totally okay that we keep being kind of a little bit on the aggro side. We're going to tell people to just stop there. You are going to stop in there. Going to Beijing is a little too far if we need to reinforce, so I'm actually going to stop you a little sooner than that. We're going to turn off your force march as well. But yeah, just stop here. So again, we have an overkill of troops over here, but that was also part of the plan, that if they did... Well, we were hoping they wouldn't attack, but if they did, our massive overload of troops might be able to hold us out. And it worked. We're going to be able to complete a siege of a mountain fort, which is going to be massive. Just gargantuan. We might go and throw a little casual group over here. It's still a level 4 fort, so we'd have to commit a fair number of troops. I don't really want to do that. I don't move here, because when this fort does go, we could jump on this little group. Yes, it's still in the mountains, but it's such a small stack. That it might be fine. Alright, they're going to move back. We don't need any ships here anymore. There's no navy for us to sink, and there's nothing for us to blockade. So we'll move to the Western Yellow Sea and continue things over there. Alright, they're still buzzing around. Come on, finish the siege. Finish it early, that would be really nice. Be amazing if we finished it, we got our siege tick when they were on the way to attack us, and then all of a sudden we'd be the defender in the mountains. Surprise! Yeah, I'm not going to attack here now because I don't want to have to pull any troops out of Datong. That would be bad. Korchin separatists are still running around here. I guess that's fine for me. And I think we can pretty much... I didn't actually check to see... What is their naval status? Ming, you have basically nothing left. Excellent. Okay, so I can spread out here. I mean, these little guys might be a little bit vulnerable, but... What I'm going to do here is leave a fairly big stack in this tile, and then split and go and do this. I'm not going to do a full blockade. Although I probably could, but there's a little bit more risk, and I'm not babysitting my ships with the same degree of attention as what I'm staring at over here. Alright, you've got that, which is fine, not a big deal one way or another. I guess you can go over here. If you get bopped, who cares? You're just some mercs. Alright, 28%. Let's go and bring up our speed a little bit. Still making money, which is nice. We're doing this without any war taxes either. Which, do we want to hit that? We're pretty far ahead on military. Should have done it right away if I was gonna. You know what? Let's do it. There you go. An extra 15 gold per month is pretty good. I would love to jump on these guys. I don't know if I can weaken this stack here. Numbers advantage. Okay, they will get a tick of things going on here. They're not going to have a huge numbers advantage. Farmland. They've only got... They're only going to have 15,000 people in the front ranks. You know what? This should be pretty strong. Unless more people show up, in which case I'll be having a pretty bad time. Maneuver doesn't matter for this. It's definitely a risk. We're going to have, what, 50% bonus number of troops? They still have higher base morale. You know what? Why would I do this? Especially since finishing this siege is so much more important. Why would I do that? There's literally no reason. Just finish the siege. We might have been able to get them, but, like, why? Because if they did have another stack running around, and God knows they have plenty of troops still, and then they counterattacked over here into Tong, I would be... And look at this. Like, this looks like the sort of thing that's probably going to happen. I'm thinking about preemptively moving all my troops into Tong, and just being like, do not attack me here. I'm going to finish the siege, goddamn you. Now that has some potential. Ah. No one's moving in on this yet. Come on, baby. Oh! A little one stack got wiped. That's fine. Well, still some progress, but we're not actually there yet. No, we're not doing that. Yeah, it'd be great to catch these guys. Alright, you're locked. You're locked the other way. So if I do this, we should be able to just obliterate this group with a fair amount of ease and still be able to run back over here. They've got no one who's about to do it. They're going to engage in these rebels. Yeah, this is a perfect opportunity for us to bop the hell out of this group. Huge damage right up front because they have no combat width. They might reinforce. No, they're going to move. Oh, no, they are going to try to reinforce, but we're going to have finished that. Group you up. Consolidate. Come at me, bro. Again, we don't have a huge numbers advantage. They are losing huge amounts of dudes, though. I mean, the morale difference still makes these a little bit scary, but that's okay. So then I'm just going to pull back the territory we've already got controlled. Lose inflation, gain mandates, or gain a ton of... Ooh, I don't like losing stability. Our inflation's currently on its way down, but very slowly. I think I'm going to hit this button. I mean, I love being at +3 stability, especially with taking a ton of territory, though. But this is a big penalty. All right, let's do it. It's a little bit poop, but that's the way. Did you? Oh, no. So you didn't just retreat to there. Let's split you up. How are we on actual force limit? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get some more mercs going. We have to be a little careful about this. I'm going to build them a little further in. Like that. Come on, finish the siege already. This increased defensiveness means our siege ticks are so long, and we're taking a ton of bonus attrition, especially with having so many people in here. This has been very costly. We've just been very unlucky with our die rolls at this point to reach... There it is, finally. And we'd be attacking to the mountains here, but you know what? We have... So you're leaving on the 12th, and we arrive later. Yeah, so we have enough of a numbers advantage here that... it'll be an insta-wipe on this tile. So we don't have to worry about fighting in the mountains, because it's 10-1, so it's an insta-wipe, which is very important. Now, let's see if we can hunt down this little group over here. Actually, because I kind of want to invite them to try to retake the Tong, because then we'll be able to attack them when they count as being in the mountains. I'm going to do something like this, just for now. But yeah, if we can catch a little isolated group, that would be very lovely. Bhutan is being a big jerk face. That's fine. I don't really care. Getting a fair amount of attrition running around here. We're at 43% war score. We definitely don't need 100% or anything like that. And in fact, you know, there's something to be said about not engaging with these guys. Because what do we have to gain from it? But if we've got more, like we can do a humiliate CB for war score, but we're going to be taking provinces, so we're going to get plenty of war score from doing that. Oh, hello. Let's get our stability back. And either way, we get a bonus to discipline. That sounds pretty good. We're not going to take the admin tech right now because we're going to be coring some stuff here. Group. Well, you don't need to group up. First of all, I didn't realize they'd lost their fort. This movement actually is super annoying because of that. Alright, well, do what you can. Huh. Gain mandate, yeah. I don't think we need to throw everyone in there, but we may as well. Okay, we really did not. Let's get a proper siege group for this. So this is the one with the siege pip. Excellent. We're going to send you 18 cannons is more than enough. Handful of mercs. Oh, I did that wrong. Hang on. Because we want to keep the siege leader here. Let's trim that back a little bit more. There we go. Something like that. You, go in there. That's going to be fine. You can go back into this province there. Finish this siege. Take that. So yeah, so we'll have to come up with figure out what our exit strategy is going to be at this point. We could probably break a bunch of tributary statuses and then maybe take it for ourselves. That would be interesting. You got that, you got that, you got that. You're still being attritioned over here. I guess we'll pull back to here or something like that. That should be okay. We'll definitely be looking at state-based stuff. These are all... Okay, we don't have Jin. We do have Zili, though. So yeah, we'll be looking to grab Zili culture stuff ASAP. Because we've accepted it. And we may as well do that. We don't have Kahar. I don't think, no. Alright, you've gone. You'll wait there. You're still being attrition here. Oh, it is winter. I guess that's going to be part of it. You have not tried to retake Datong. You're currently fighting some rebels and taking some pretty heavy damage from that. A couple more heavies. Looks like we really didn't need all these heavies. He's rebuilding his fleet over here. We could go around the coast and like force all these ships out of the ports and then sink them. But I don't think there's much of a win to that. Yeah, some attrition. Actually, that's a fair bit of attrition. Holy cow. Let's go and split you up a little bit. Actually, a little bit more. It's going to be fine. Finish that is probably worthwhile. I don't know if I want to take this. What's the culture here? Kalaka is definitely not one of the ones we've accepted. And again, right now we're going to be paying full admin costs, basically, for coring this stuff. Breaking up China's, or Ming is pretty good. We actually could get them to just release territory as a way to weaken Ming. We might be able to diplo-annex some stuff if we force them to release some things. These are not... There's no dead provinces, no dead countries over here. Jin actually might be. We can look into that, perhaps. Alright, you're roaming around, but not doing anything particularly threatening. Yeah, we'll take another actual fort from you. Let's split you. And actually, let's do... See if we can catch this group, actually. That wouldn't be too bad. Another treasure fleet. So yes, we're not teching up quite yet. Just waiting for these guys to join in, and then we'll jump on this. Come on, let's go. Let's go. There we go. I'm going to... just go as is. Most likely they'll just dock, but I don't know. Wuding has come under control of Ming, which is fine, makes no difference. Very little war score to be swapped from non-forts. We're still getting ticking war score as well from our initial war goal. So we could just sit on our hands and do nothing. We will get the fort, because that's going to be some more war score, and more war exhaustion for them. But yeah, if we can get them to like try to siege the Tong, that would be great. All right, let's go, and I'm just gonna split and do this. Provence declared war on Wichita. Okay, so my tributaries are warring with each other. I mean, if the entire world's my tributary, then they can war with each other as much as they want, right? Kind of a funny side effect of that. I didn't realize we didn't have enough dudes here for the full blockade. So yeah, here we're just chilling. I mean, they've reassembled some stuff. Okay, they're trying to besiege Beijing. It will take them a while to do that. We can probably keep sort of sitting patiently here. We've got... I don't know. They're going to group in Beijing. And they got a 4-6 general now. That's new. What we might do is just wait until they're about to retake Beijing and then peace out at that point, rather than fight them there with their entire clusters. Although I do have a pretty big discipline bonus now. Ragusa has no trade leagues. Okay. And you still don't have a blockade over there. There we go. Let's do that. 49%. You're still at minus 49. I mean, you don't have the sea blockade, which is going to make a big difference. You don't even have... Oops. Sorry about that, guys. You don't even have a siege pip on your leader. All right. That's been won. But yeah, this is pretty grouped up. I don't think we have any interest in going after that. And we'll just sort of move into our own official territory here and just chill. We'll wait as long as possible, but before they take Beijing, we'll just peace out. And I think that's going to be great timing. You know, we're not going to get 100% war score out of the peace deal, but we're going to get quite a bit. There'll be a slightly shorter truce timer, and honestly, I don't know if we can handle, like, infinitude amounts of everything. So yeah, we'll just take advantage of the taking war score, wait for the length of war modifier penalty to go away. We can embrace global trade. I think I'll wait a little bit, because we're not going to be doing the admin tech right now. We're ahead of time and everything else. We can afford to wait until this gets cheaper to do it, because we're not planning on grabbing a tech right now. So I'm quite happy with that. All right, let's go to speed 5. We just have to babysit this to make sure they're not about to finish it. Development of ironworking, okay. Family ties, gain some diplo power, sure. Do we have a diplomat? That's a very important, because we could get a really timing screwed. So we're going to have to wait 3 months for that diplomat to come home. Would the other one be faster? Nope. You have become self-sustaining over here. Nice. God damn it, France is going down all this coast. Send you here. That's going to be okay. All right. Okay. We have to peace out before that ticks. Except we're not going to be able to. Fuck! See? I did not think about moving my goddamn mercs in the goddamn time. Now, we're still going to have all our ticking war score. And actually, they might split up after this goes. So we're going to have to fight them again. So 52%. Oh, it didn't go. I'm surprised, because the AI almost always just wins those things. I could force march to get here a little quicker. No, they've lost it. Well, we'll move in there. So we did lose some war score here. I guess we're going to retake that. We're going to have to renew our blockade of that coast. Split you in half and go. Yep, let's do that. Do you have the siege pip? No. This is the guy with the siege. So you're going to go in there. And we're going to throw, I think, some more infantry in here. Because if you get attacked, you might be a little bit vulnerable. So I would... Okay, I don't care about that. Oh, and be paused, damn it. Hold on. Grab you, grab the mercs. There we go, 13k mercs. Get in there. And then you guys split up like this to try to cut back on the attrition. We've got ships on the way, so we'll probably just sit here and retake it. Although, if they start trying to retake the Tong, then we're definitely going to attack them over there. But it doesn't look like that's what they're looking to do right now. You're being attrition, you're a little bit more inland. Is it really bad? It's not great. Okay. I don't know what that pop-up was. I hit escape to try to close this window, and it closed something with a whole lot of text, and it felt like a decision. There really needs to be a cooldown on some of this shit sometimes. Like, you can't escape out of a window in the first 0.5 seconds that it comes up. I feel like something important got dismissed. I don't know what it is. A little bit salty. I don't know. Alright, so you should be able to resiege this anyway. Go, go, go. I mean, these guys are still broken. And it's not like we have to wait for anything to tick up after having retaken Beijing. It's not like our war goal. It's not the same at all. You're going to move in there. I mean, money's good. Manpower, we're fully reinforced, actually. We still have manpower in the bank. How's Beijing doing, or Ming doing for that? They have basically no manpower. Again, they're still not making as much money as we are, so... Well, they might have swapped their tributaries around. That's entirely possible. But, otherwise, like, they're not going to have as much money for mercs either, so... Are you in a war with someone else? No. You're just moving around through here? Okay. It's on YouTube. You guys can go back, like, frame by frame and find the frame where that pop-up was. And find out what that was. It's probably inconsequential. I'm probably just freaking out for nothing. Let's go... Actually, can anyone become a tributary? No. Maybe it's because we're at war. Okay. So, we're going to have one person suck up, and then the rest is going to be available. When we retake Beijing, we'll probably peace out. Well, although, then again, the time pressure has gone away. I want to peace out right before they took Beijing, because I wanted to save us from this trouble, but otherwise, I mean, we may as well wait for as much ticking war score and length of war modifier. Taking coast is going to be very good. Zili. Shandong, that's one of the ones that we accept, isn't it? It is. Now, there's no forts over here, so we're going to be able to just take all of this in the peace deal. And that sounds really good. Lots of coast of a culture we already accept. That's very good. We've got, this is our war goal, and this is our mission. We'll do that. We still have to get the influence of the merchant guilds up. Oh, you're trying to resiege that. Desires the flesh. Oh, the affair and things. We'll just lose prestige. I mean, we're winning a giant war. It's going to be fine. Are we going to take Beijing first? Well, the numbers say we should, but AI, being what they are... I mean, I know it's not true. The AI doesn't actually cheat with the sieges. I know this is not true. And I know it's just, you know... Oh, that's slightly annoying. I know it's just, you know, some form of bias and things like that. But it feels like the AI sieges more successfully than the player often. Alright, we're going to have to go over there and try to just stop them. We'll have a slight numbers advantage, not huge. My god. It does help that he's got full offensives, so he's sieging faster, and he's full defensive, so we siege slower. Doesn't affect the odds, but it does affect our tick speed. Come on, get in there. Oh my god, that's so fucking slow. Of course. That is so ridiculously slow. Alright, you get the other siege pip guy. Wait for him to leave. I mean, I could have done a forced march sooner, but... He's still got his huge general. Alright, we got Beijing back. Alright, we're back up to 57%. I think we might just, like... That might be fine. This guy's running around and being generally incredibly annoying. So, this is pretty good. So, we're obviously going to take everything along the coast here. Oops, we can't do that. Oh, because it actually brings... Oh, right, of course, Beijing is super valuable. Alright, so we can take these four. I'm not going to complain about that. I can take this. What's the culture here? That's not one of our accepted cultures. You would take it, but... Yeah, you're not really willing to do that. How about just war reps? Not quite. But a whole bunch of money? There you go. How about something like that? We take these four provinces. It's going to cost us freaking 400 admin to core all this stuff. One's the war goal. These are cultures we've already accepted. It's going to give us power projection, which is going to be good, and we'll take a whole bunch of money. It's a 70% peace offer. The truce timer will be pretty long. Pretty long. Coalition, just Ming. I think this is perfectly adequate. And it's really going to hurt Ming a lot. I mean, goddamn it, taking their capital away from them. Inspiring victory. Excellent. What's the development here? 37 development. That's why Beijing was so incredibly expensive. We'll definitely keep a fort active. Well, not like active. I'm going to mothball them. But we are going to keep a fort in Beijing. Even though it's not a mountain, so it's not that helpful. At this point, I'm thinking I'm going to dismantle some of the forts way over here. We don't need them to win the war against Ming. In particular, I'm going to... Oh, that was only ever a castle, too. I'm going to dismantle the ones that aren't directly on the border with Buryatia. We can, next time we get an idea here, we can take the thing where our border forts with rivals are free. So that would be the one in Beijing. We don't have a rival slot with these guys, so these guys won't be free. But that way we could even leave it up, unmothballed over here and be protected. So I think that's going to be all right. We are going to start all of our cores, certainly. And we need a new mission. Manpower needs to recover. Oh, a colonized mission. Where is Turbo? Ah, one of the Australian ones. Yes, I will say that because the global settler increase boost is just always huge and amazing. And in fact, oh, this one's already almost done. I'm going to move you to... I'll leave 1K behind just in case. You're going to move to here and then there. Okay, we'll get started on that right away so we don't forget. And we can afford multiple colonies. We need to disband our mercs. Like that. Not that we had that many left at the end here. So you're going to chill there. You'll go there. You'll go over here. All of our ships, I'm going to grab you all. I'm going to dock you all here together. I was shift selecting. Oh, I was too far away. The ships weren't actually visible, I think. Or I still had someone selected. Is it control? Oh, it's control box select. I thought it was shift box select. I don't know. I'm getting confused, that's all. Are they all moving? No. Oh, those are just transports, though, so that's fine. That's done, so we'll preemptively move you here. We've got you. Recall. Oh, that one's done. This one's nearly done. That's going to be okay. I will send you here preemptively. Diplomat is back home. Lovely. Now that we're at peace, can we tributize some people? Just one. Lenape. Oh, they're not too big. That's okay, we'll do it. Almost certainly we cannot get power from Lenape, I don't think. I think they're going to be too tiny for that. What are these? Oh, treasure fleet progress. Excellent. Yeah. So we'll just take your money. That's going to be fine. Black flag people, we can embrace the institution. Even with the coring, we still have enough to get started on our tech. We'll wait a little bit longer. What we're going to do is we're going to delay taking the institution until we're ready to tech up over here. We're quite ahead on... We've got a lot of money banked, or a lot of points banked, rather, for Diplo power. We can go up to 1148 now because of the institution penalty cost, so it's not too dire. So that's basically it. We're going to wait until we're capped, or just about to be capped, then we'll embrace the institution. So we want to make sure not to overspend so that we can do it, but hopefully we'll save as much money as possible for the institution, at which point we'll go ahead and hit that button. All right, well, this seems like a good place to put in a cut. Natives, that's fine. Treasure fleet, that's groovy. Yeah, feeling pretty good, folks. Thanks for watching. See you next time.